Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the 2023 Mercedes-Benz CLA250. So behind me is the CLA250 and it is finished in sun yellow. So let me go ahead and show you all the features this CLA250 has. Under the hood there is a 2.0 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It is connected to a 7-speed DCT transmission. And this engine produces 221 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy numbers are not too bad, 24 in the city, 33 highway, and 27 combined. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2023 CLA250. If you guys are interested in the standard features it has and the options and packages, just go ahead and pause the video. The price with destination is $49,755. If you guys are curious about the color is called Sun Yellow, and it does look actually kind of nice when the sun is out. But it is definitely a very rare color, very uncommon, and it does stand out, but honestly I'm not a big fan of this color. Anyways, this CLA has a good amount of packages and options. So it does have the lowered comfort suspension, Burmeister sound system, it does have the AMG package, night package, premium package, and heated seats, Mercedes-Benz projector LED logo, and a few other things. So yeah, overall this car looks pretty good. By the way, there is the CLA, I believe, rear-wheel drive. Then there is the CLA250 4MATIC, CLA35, and then the 45. Coming to the front, I love the way how this car looks like. Nice and aggressive, and it does actually sound good when it's in sport mode, and it is actually nice, responsive. Handling is pretty good. I did drive the 2022 CLA and I was very impressed. I drove the CLA35 and I just loved the way how it drove. Coming to the front for the headlights have an okay look to them. Everything right here in the front is LED. Turn signal indicators, high and low beam, and the daytime running light. The grille has a nice look to it. Here is the Mercedes-Benz logo. It is nice and big, and it is the sensor for the emergency braking. There is another Mercedes-Benz logo. Lines on the hood look nice and aggressive. You can definitely see the lines on this CLA with this sun yellow color. In the bottom there is some plastic vents or fake vents. There is a functional vent right here. Parking sensors on this CLA. There is a bottom grille. Does have a really nice design to it, and I really like the chrome. And yeah, overall I think this CLA looks pretty good. Again guys, if you need something faster, then go with the CLA35 or 45. But let's go ahead and move to the side and I'll show you the side view of this CLA250. So here is the side view of this CLA, and this car is actually very low on the ground. When you get in, you're gonna feel like you are sitting very low, especially if you have the seat lowered down. Overall, the side view looks pretty good. This car looks nice and sporty, but again guys, I would definitely get it in a different color. For the rims, definitely not my favorite. So the way how this CLA is spec'd out isn't really my choice, so I would definitely go with a different rims and a different color. The size of those rims, they are 225, 45, 18. They do look a little bit small on this car, but there is a good amount of rubber, so if you don't like big rims, then you could definitely go with those rims. And even the design of those rims isn't my favorite. With the night package, you do get gloss black mirrors, and all the window trims will be finished in black, so there is no chrome right here on the side, except of course the rims. Actually, another thing that is finished in chrome is the top portion of the door handles. I really wish that Mercedes-Benz just made the door handles finished in the same color as this car. I'm not sure why they added some chrome on the top portion of those door handles. And on the roof there is a beautiful panoramic sunroof. When it's open it looks amazing, and yeah, I just love the way how it looks like when it's open. And by the way guys, this CLA looks pretty good from the side, but not with this color. I would definitely choose a different color and different rims. But let's go ahead and move to the back and I'll show you the back view of this CLA250. Here is the back of this CLA250, and it does look like a baby CLS. For the taillights, Everything right here in the back is LED, and that's expected for almost a $50,000 car with the options and packages it has. And overall, I love the way how the taillights look like. Very nice design. No aggressive lines or anything like that. Very simple, and yeah, overall it just looks good. Reflectors are located in a nice place. Formatic badge is all the way to the right. CLA250 is all the way to the left, finished in chrome, and here is the Mercedes-Benz logo. It does serve as the backup camera and a button to open the lift gate or trunk, and in the bottom there is some flat black with some gloss black and chrome. So this is finished in flat black. This whole thing right here is finished in gloss black. Diffuser looks very, very nice. Those exhaust tips are fake, so they're basically blocked from the inside, and there is this fake vent, but I personally think this CLA looks very, very good. By the way, it does have a $300 option. It is a back spoiler. It is body colored or body matched, but yeah, overall I think it does look pretty good from the back. I personally think the back looks better than the front and the side. Here's a key of this Mercedes-Benz. Does look good, has a really nice weight to it. Does have 4 buttons on it: lock, unlock, trunk release, and a panic button. The key is finished in brushed aluminum and black. There's a physical key inside of this key. Let me go ahead and open the trunk for you guys from that button right there. There's 3 ways to open the trunk. There's one on the key, one right there, and one inside. So let's go ahead and use this button right here. As I said, the backup camera is hidden inside, and this is how you open the trunk if you don't want to use the key or the button inside. The trunk is spring loaded, so it does open actually all the way up by itself, but there is no button right here to close it, so it's not powered. Here is the handle to drop the trunk down or close the trunk, and there is handles right here to drop the seats down. 2 handles, one on the left, one on the right, and there is hinge covers, so when you close the trunk, the hinges won't crush your cargo. There's some tie downs inside, and the trunk itself is an okay size. It's definitely not big, but this is a small car, so it's a decent size. Underneath there's a little bit of storage place, some cables or electronics, and here is the subwoofer, and I believe the subwoofer is part of the Burmeister sound system. It is an option on this CLA. Here is the door handle. As I said, guys, the top portion is finished in chrome, the bottom is finished in the same color as this car. To unlock the car, there is a sensor behind this door handle. To lock it, there is a sensor right here. Just tap on it, and this will take care of locking the car. Here is the door panel of this CLA250. This CLA has frameless windows, and this right here is nice and soft. Not extremely soft, but it does have some softness to it. I love the red stitching, and there is this trim. I would probably go with something else, something darker than this. Seat controls, memory seats, heated seats. This is part of an option, and this is finished in suede, and door handle feels nice and light but solid. Door locks. For the window switches, they look alright. I really wish they were finished in brushed aluminum. All windows are automatic up and down. Powered mirrors, of course, with auto folding, and this is finished in brushed aluminum. Here is the trunk release. It does have the upgraded sound system, Burmeister sound system. It is part of an option. This one has, and there's a good amount of storage place right here. The front door, here is a light. This is finished in plastic. Again, guys, some suede with some red stitching. Looks very good. And for the seats, they're nice and comfortable. I love the red stitching. Suede in the middle, leather on the side, lumbar support, and there's a thigh extension right here. And let's go ahead and move inside this CLA250, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2023 Mercedes-Benz CLA250. does look nice from the inside. I really love the ambient lights, and overall the car actually feels nice and spacious, even though it does look small, and it is small. But I love the fact that it is nice and spacious. Passenger is sitting far away from the driver, and yeah, overall does look good from the inside. As I mentioned, guys, this car is low on the ground, and even the seat position is very low. I do have the seat all the way down, but we'll see how this CLA250 will handle. Steering wheel has a nice look to it, wrapped in leather. The ring itself is nice and thick, brushed aluminum in the bottom. And right here on the left, there is a back button, home. There's a sensor button right here. You could click home, and then you could go to any menu you want. So if you want to have the navigation in the middle, you could definitely do that. It is unavailable now. Let's go ahead and change the gauges very quick. So let's go ahead with the classic. This is the classic gauge, and those two 10.25-inch screens are part of the premium package. And on the right, that's where the 7-speed DCT automatic transmission shifter is located. Reverse, drive, park, and neutral is in the middle. So you slightly move it down or up, that will put the car in neutral. Paddle shifters, they do feel nice and solid. By the way, there is a few buttons right here on the right. There is home button, back, and e-sensor. You could control this right screen 3 different ways. So same concept. So you could control the screen by using those buttons, the pad, or you could use the screen with your fingers. So it is a touch screen. And right here on the left, in the bottom, there is the cruise controls. It does have, I believe, adaptive cruise control, but it does not have steering assist. Anyways, we're going to take it on a test drive, and I'll test that. Right here on the left, there is the wiper controls, turn signal controls. Vent looks good. To block the air, move it to the right. I love the stitching, and gloss black, this looks good. Headlight controls, brightness control. I believe this is a corner light, if I'm not mistaken, the corner lights. And here is the e-brake. And air vents look good. They do have some ambient lights in them. And yeah, overall everything feels nice and solid, and that's expected from Mercedes-Benz. Gloss black with some brushed aluminum. Engine start stop. Here is the engine shut off. Again, guys, there is a 10.25-inch screen, and does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And let me go ahead and show you the backup camera. Backup camera looks good. Wide view and normal view. And climate controls, very easy to use. Here is the emergency light button, rear, max, auto. You could click the menu button that will bring up the climate controls. You could control them by touching the screen, or you could control the buttons. The buttons feel nice and solid, and there's a storage place in the bottom, nice and deep. One USB Type-C, a 12-volt, and cup holders are nice and big. There's those buttons right here that will bring out those plastic pieces. If you have a small cup, they will hold the cup or the bottle much better. I love the gloss black with the brushed aluminum. Again, guys, this pad will control this screen. Go back home, left and right. Click on it. That will take you to the menu you want to go to. Drive modes: individual, sport, comfort, and eco. And access, a quick access menu. And favorite button, few shortcuts, and a volume wheel. This is to place your hand on to be able to use the pad. And for the armrest, it is very hard. I love the red stitching. There is a button right here to open the armrest. Inside there is an okay space. It is nice and deep, but not wide. There is one USB Type-C inside, and glove box is nice and deep. This is soft. Not a big fan of this brushed aluminum trim, I would definitely go with something else. I love the ambient lights. The ambient lights seriously look amazing in this CLA. Let's go ahead and open the sunroof. Rear view mirror looks good. It is frameless. It does have a squared shape. There is some lights right here. If you click this button right here, it will turn on all the lights. And I believe there's some lights underneath the mirrors. Actually, there is no lights underneath the mirror on this CLA. And there is Mercedes-Benz Help Me, SOS, and a button to open the panoramic sunroof. And this panoramic sunroof seriously looks amazing from the outside. This is the max it opens, and honestly, I personally think the panoramic sunroof is a very good size for this small car. This is hard, does feel nice and solid. Tiny mirror and a nice LED light. I really wish that the mirror was a little bit big, but yeah, overall guys, I really like this CLA. It does look very good from the inside. The outside looks good, but I would definitely get it with another color. Here is a back door panel, and the back door panel has the same design as the front. This top portion right here is a little bit soft. It's mainly hard, but it does have some softness to it. I love the double stitching and double red stitching. Here is the tweeter. Door handle feels a little bit on the lighter side. Door locks, I love the door handle. Finished in brushed aluminum. Here is the window switch. This whole thing right here is finished in suede, and there's more of that red stitching. Plastic in the bottom, which is fine. Burmeister sound system, and tiny bit of storage place. Speaker definitely looks good. And for the back seats are not spacious, so the legroom is tight. Headroom is a little bit tight because of the coupe design. I love the seats back here. The side is finished in leather. The center is finished in suede, so definitely nice and grippy. I love the red stitching. And back here, the armrest is hard. Cup holders integrated into the armrest itself. And back here, there is some air vents. They look very nice. They're basically the mini version of the front ones, and they're finished in gloss black. Definitely nice. I love the brushed aluminum. One USB Type-C, and that's how the front of this Mercedes-Benz CLA250 looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2023 Mercedes-Benz CLA250. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and see Lavis here at Mercedes-Benz of North Haven. And if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please like and subscribe because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll see you next time.